mystery machine. I've been waiting to build this for a while. And yeah, let's get started building. First things first. This is a pre-owned set, as you can see. All the minifigures are already built, but still we've got Shaggy. Awesome fig. So cool. What should we put him? And we have got... We'll save him for now. Where's Scoob? Got Scooby-Doo. Shaggy. Two very awesome minifigures. Very happy to add them to the collection. Right, let's get started. Are we building this? Oh, whoa. Well, I just got started. I'm already like thrashing thing. I assume they've not got many of those left, and the ones they've got left, they want to be able to give you 20%. Where my camera's positioned isn't great, but oh well. Let's get building this mystery machine, huh? Forgot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. What are we doing? We're doing 2 of them. Fair enough. I'd quite like it. I'm not going to be gutted if I don't get it, but I would quite like that. I do like a train, and if we are doing a Harry Potter area in the city, it'd be quite cool to have a Hogsmeade station to go with that Diagon Alley. My shiny new Gringotts Bank I'll hopefully have, and the new Hogsmeade set when I eventually get that on this kind of discount at some point in the future. The Fortnite Battle Bus has gone in. What a year! Scooby-Doo. It's been this time last year. That was newly out, it was out of stock, and it was £200 at conventions. Now, for this Christmas, you can get it at a 20% discount. What the time to be alive. And then we move up to the 25% discounts, where there are a few new sets added to this. We only have 1 second. Today, but now we know we've still got the Land Rover Defender, and I think the Batman one was the other one at 25%. But Central Train Station is 25. I think they thought that was 20 before. Dude, Lego was the first impression. Yeah, just started building. Got Scoob. The set is pre-owned, but I got it on an absolute bargain, and these figs are really cool. Always wanted the mystery machine. So nostalgic. Always watching Scooby-Doo growing up as a kid. And again, loads more of these have been added, including some Technic stuff. I know there were a few people the other day saying there wasn't any of the cool Technic cards that were listed on sale. Oh, that's about the size of it. For the price, 180 quid. Honestly, I don't know how these price these things. Luckily, I got mine off a local seller. But yeah, I'm going to be reviewing the set as well when I've finished building it. Also going to be doing a vlog very soon. I would warn you with that one. I'm pretty sure I see that in Costco every time I go. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Just check it's not even cheaper than Costco. Moana's flower pot, 30% off. The yellow construction excavator. All these ones now retired this year, by the way. And the yellow construction excavator, I've got that in the Lego City. The Seaside Harbour with cargo ship I've held off on getting. I actually might get that. 30% off. If that's still in stock at like I always love Lego. I love this. Thanks for commenting on that. Put together a cart to get myself a Seaside Harbour with cargo ship for 30% off. That's going to be a really nice deal. Ninjago City Markets, as I've talked at length, it's on a right bargain at the minute in Ninjago City Markets. If I was into that, I'd be buying that. Like 5,000-6,000 pieces for 200 quid. Great deal on that Ninjago City. And the other one we don't want yet.
The only issue with buying pre-owned sets, you've got to go through all the pieces like this. And it's a horrible process sometimes. Where is it? Don't be falling off. Yeah, it's the worst feeling in the world, but when you buy them second hand and they're not in numbered bags, like I did the Black Panther recently, the big Black Panther set, and honestly it was so difficult just going through it all, finding the pieces. It made it really unenjoyable, really. So that's probably the last time I buy a set of that size second hand, not gonna lie. I really want Force Hammer me. That'd be a big one to get off the wanted list. What's it doing trying to play music when I'm trying to live stream? Trying to get me copyrighted.
Trust me, it's better to get the discount and the double points than it is
Adverts, man.
points on its own. It's still one we might take a fun. Anna's got that on her Christmas list, so that might be an easy way for me to score a Christmas present for Anna. I did warn you at the start of the video, Australia, there's not a huge amount for you. I mean, you have got the headliner, as far as I'm concerned, the Lion Knight's Castle. You've not got a huge amount else.
I'm just going to take the instructions so I can see them a bit clearer.
The aircraft carrier thing.
I love the instruction manuals as well back then. Pretty cool.
Australia, take it from Canada, your list is also a little bit smaller as well. Again, no modulars on there for you. You might have to. I don't know how it works. Can you just buy from the US ones if you're in Canada? If you're in a bit of Canada that's near the US and you really want a modular, jump on a train or I don't know how it works. Probably don't need to. Mexico lots and lots of videos on that. Let me know down in the comments what you're planning on picking up.
I'm looking for very small pieces.
Got it. You're good to go. You can all buy that now. Knowing how Lego is insane. It'll be at like 4 AM every night. Website kept crashing.
I wish Lego put more detail on the box and the instruction manual and sets like they did back in the day. Yeah, totally agree with you. I love it when I get an old set. There's like nothing better than getting an old set, really, for me. Another one. Yes, Lars. Yes, Lars. How's that step going? 2 of these. Either side. The person I got this off the box was so dusty. Yeah, I wiped the top of the box and honestly my hand was like white with dust. It was that old. Must have just had it sat somewhere for just time. What are we up to now? Two of them. There's one. Two. Yeah, I reckon I could smash this build off in half an hour. Really quick. And then I can go get some kit. A man needs his sleep, you know. But also, I need to build this Lego set. I try and get a vlog video out today. And this will probably be featured in that video. The mystery machine. What are you saying? What are you saying, lads? I've not built a car in a while. Let alone the mystery machine. Come on. That's a bit of a weird build technique, but let's do it. Yeah. Is that light grey? No, it's dark grey. What do I need? Two light greys in them. I'm gonna go like that, yeah. Yeah. So everyone's saying, what happened to Lego prices nowadays? Tell me about it, lads. I've spent so much money, but I wouldn't even like to work out what my collection's worth. I've only been collecting about a year. I used to collect it as a kid, obviously, a little bit, but I lost all my sets, moving houses and stuff like that, so. Since buying my son a Speed Champions, I picked myself one up and got into Lego again. Now I'm obsessed. Obsessed with the stuff. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but yeah. There's worse things to spend your money on, let's just say that. What's going on here? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Sticking that there. Considering how old it is, it feels really strong. Oh, I've jinxed it. Who's that? There you go. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being obsessed, mate. Need something to spend our money on. I traded one of my investments. I also run a little Lego store as well on Facebook and eBay. You'll see the link in the channel description, but I also traded this for one of my investments and recently built that. Long wanted set, big Mandalorian fan. I traded him what did I trade him? A little Star Wars set, because he collects all the Star Wars minifigures. He's got like the £2,000 Boba Fett and stuff. He collects them quite religiously. Let me make sure I get this right. I know what I'm like for putting pieces on wrong, me. That's my thing. This is going to be a sick little build, this. I can just see it. See myself really liking this build. 180 quid car, the tiny little car. I didn't pay 180 quid, like. took it apart. I'm thinking of adding all my Mandalorian little battle pack builds to a base plate or two and building a big scene, adding it to my city. I definitely want some sort of Star Wars bit in my city, which is going to look weird in the city, but so what. I've got the Daily Bugle sealed upstairs, and the first actual little modular building I've got there built with a road plate that has a train line on it. So yeah, definitely collecting stuff for the Lego city. No, thanks. Nice one. Me too. I just thought it'd be a good idea making content about Lego, you know, because I'm obsessed and other people are obsessed and other people do it. I sell it, I collect it, wrap it up for Christmas for the kids. I'm doing that today as well. Minecraft sets, they're obsessed with Minecraft, the kids. At the minute, there's loads of good deals on Lego. Hello. Hello, Matt. Yeah, loads of good deals on Amazon. Probably the best deals on Amazon, but there is a really good deal on Lego, Ninjago, City Markets at the minute. That won't last very long, that'll be gone soon. I'm very glad I picked the Daily Bugle up before it retires, because I'll probably never got it. Next is definitely going to be the Avengers Tower, my next big buy. I was hoping they'd drop the Razor Quest, but they haven't, so won't be getting that. I don't really like the small version either. It was either that or nothing. Where am I up to here? That's what it is, I'm completely wrong there. Sort this out. I'm waffling too much. Got a little piece here going here. Got to be careful for pieces getting stuck inside your pieces like that. You'll be looking for a piece and it'll be inside a different piece underneath. Oh, I've got the wheel. Does that keep coming out or something? Yeah, some of these pieces don't click in too well. Now I've said it. It's almost like it's a bit bent. It's all good though, we can work it out. Just proper smack it in place, I guess. Should all stick together pretty strong. There we are. Let me put a video on. I'm not just sat in silence.
When we were kids, it's not just fun, not just exciting. I'm talking about that feeling of when you set on your birthday, that feeling of sitting on the carpet, that feeling of being lost in a world that didn't exist until you
I'm not watching that.
What is Adam?
Right, sorry, I was changing my video, like. Oh, thanks, mate. I've seen you comment then.
Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and join my Telegram channel. Let's go into it. We have lots of new, very exciting Lego releases for today's video. So, without
Scooby, what you falling over for?
so first off, we are going to be taking a look
It's an awesome fig, that.
brand new Lego Speed Champion set, being set number 77258. This one is the
Love that.
race car. This one will be recommended for
I wonder how much they're worth. I bet that's worth like a tenner. Something like that. I know they have got a different mould for him, but I have got access to another Scooby-Doo set actually if I wanted it for about 70 quid. It's worth a lot more as well. Same seller. They sold me this. Where's this piece? It's hiding from me. Probably right in my face. I knew it.
Lego winter-based gift with that has been used 407778, and that is the winter gazebo. This one will be including 245 pieces, and it's going to be recommended for ages 12 and over. It will be available from December 3rd to the 9th, with prices of around $130 or over. If you are in the UK like myself, I assume the price threshold will probably end up being around £115. Overall, I love this purchase. I think it was great. I love also the minifigures as well, and also the instruments that included for each one of them. And I also really love the full gazebo, and also the inclusion of the Christmas sweater. Great, and I think this is a very nice investment purchase for December.
Cool little build, this.
We've actually got the Designer Program Series 9, and the crowdfunding for these will begin. So the first that we have is the Fisherman's Village by 31. Probably my favorite setup, which it looks absolutely incredible. Followed by the Wild West Blacksmith by Lucky. Again, a really nice looking set, and I really like that. And then the next one that we have is the Sneaky Dragon Inn by Marin BD. This one would look absolutely incredible next to the Medieval Blacksmith. They have a pretty similar build style, and they're also shaping as well. And then we've also got the Wood Brick Freight Depot by Mind the Brick. Again, another really nice one. It would be great to add into a Lego City if you are into that. And then
Full of her, this. I don't know where it's been.
The Pumpkin Patch by Sophie Builds. And again, it's relatively small in comparison to the other ones. However, I think even for its size, it does look.
I see the stream repeating.
And then moving on to.
Shouldn't be repeating, mate.
So, we are going to be talking about the brand new Lego employee gift that has been leaked. Now, unfortunately, I cannot show images of it in this video. However, essentially, if you are a Lego employee, you will be able to get this exclusive. In 2025 at the end, if you are a Lego employee, if you're not a Lego employee like myself, then the only way to get this one is if you get it on the aftermarket, for example, eBay, Britling, and it will be heavily overpriced in there. It will be for a lot more than it actually.
Not orange, that was
So
it.
that will be 1,769 pieces.
Might be orange
And
for us.
essentially it's going to be a reversible.
Is it red though?
And inside has a food store and post office, and the other
Because I
side
can't see any red
has a
ones.
workshop, and there's also going to be a cobblestone breezeway running down the middle of the set.
Definitely red though.
The toy store and the post office, and the workshop is going to be 2
There's one.
and you can actually see it poking behind the toy store as well. And inside the toy store is going to be a lot of Lego blocks, stickers, which I've got to say it looks very good. If you haven't seen the leaked images, it's pretty fine online, but it looks great. It seems that you get around 4 minifigures in the set as well, maybe 5, including Santa Claus. I can see him sort of. It looks really nice. And I
Want to see this thing built? Yeah, it'll be in the vlog.
Exclusive gift, not released worldwide. Because this is the Winter Village set for 2025, rather than the train. Not saying anything bad about the train. I think it's a decent set. This is definitely a lot better. It would have sold out as well.
I want to see this thing built as well. All these little pieces are doing me head in.
Or 100 euros, and it will be releasing for January 1st of 2026. Now, if you are a regular viewer of the channel, you will know that I know absolutely nothing about Ninjago. Honestly, I don't care about the theme less. However, I'm going to view this set from a general Lego fan perspective, and overall, I think that it looks quite good. I really love the build for the dragon. I think that Lego absolutely knocked it out of the park. One thing I will say as well is I do not care for Ninjago, and I'm not a fan. Lego always do Ninjago builds as well. And you do also get some really good looking minifigures as well. With the first one being the Draconis form of Void. It was great. We've also got the Draconis form of Void.
There's the back bumper. Hi. What's your name? Carter Bird. Hello.
Ghost Hunter Solar minifigure as well as the Acid Monster. And then we've got the Earth Monster. And the last minifigure that we have is the Loyalist Leader. And then for Lego Harry Potter, we actually get some more.
That's well cool.
Brand new Lego set number 3643, the Hogwarts Castle Hospital Wing. This is going to be recommended for ages 9 and over, and will be the next Hogwarts.
Yeah, I've not looked at any reviews or anything like that about this set. I didn't want to.
And it will be 900 pieces, retail for a cost of $100, and it will be
Want it all to be like a surprise, really.
Now, the minifigures in this set are going to be the following. So we will be getting Harry Potter, Ronald Weasley, Hermione Granger.
It's very overpriced for what it is. I think it retailed for like 30 quid or something. Wasn't much. Such an iconic piece, though, isn't it? Such an iconic piece.
So it would be nice to get a Snape minifigure. Also into Fog Off. Also, the fact that there's no Madame Pomfrey. I don't know how Madame Pomfrey is in considering the set is called Hospital Wing. I don't know how you can have a hospital wing without Madame Pomfrey. It is what it is, I guess. It looks quite good. Honestly, I need to wait and see if it's connected to this. You know, as a standalone product, you know, it looks okay, but it's connected with the Hogwarts modular sets. I just see how it connects.
Can't find my piece again.
Yeah, I've seen so much around, but no one seems to figure out where it's meant to connect. And I think that this will be end up being one of those, because I don't think it's supposed to connect to the Great Hall. I think that we will probably have to wait until the summer of 2026, and I reckon they'll put out another expansion with maybe the Clock Tower or Assembly Tower, alongside the Fire and maybe that connects to the summer 2026 set. But yeah, very interested to see how that is going to play into the Lego system. And then moving to Lego Star, so we do actually have a brand new Lego Shock Trooper Mech.
Where is it?
And then moving to Lego set, we have a brand new Lego set which has been revealed for set number 42222, D2 Jackie Chiron First for Hypercar. This one will
Chiron, Chiron.
of $65 or €60. And overall, you know what? I really like it. I think that looks great. I think that the value for it as well is really good. I think $65 for this one honestly isn't too bad of a price tag. And I think that Lego did a really good job with it. I really like the front. I think it looks great. It's nice and menacing. And also
These blues are nice. This is a nice colour blue.
Very, very nice. Relatively moderate size. Scale Lego did a very good job. And then moving on to Lego Friends as well, we do actually have our first look at one of the Friends sets, releasing for January of 2026, and that one is going to be set number 42684, Cafe. And overall, again, this is relatively good. Obviously, I'm not a fan of Friends, and I probably won't pick this one up, mainly because I'm not. Very nice, it's a very nice, vibrant set. I believe we are running it between 475 pieces, and the retail price for this one is going to be $40, €40, or 35 British pounds in the UK. And yeah, I think that this is a pretty strong one as well, alongside of the Technic set. But there you go, everyone. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the one, subscribe as well as the video, and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and join my Telegram channel. Links to all of those will be down in the description below. Let me know down in the comments below what you feel about this video. possibly go soon, so peace out. See you later, and bye-bye.
One minute.
Per month business working entirely for herself. And my name is Simon. I've been in business for over 35 years and I run a business startup with a value of $50 million. In this episode, we will go through the exact steps she took to quit her 9 to 5 and start her business. I'm going to give her the steps she needs to take this business to $10,000 a month. And feel free to copy this blueprint.
Where's my piece?
No matter what stage you're at.
I've already put it on. I'm looking for the wrong piece.
Let's talk first quickly before we get into what you did and how you
What am I doing?
What is your business about?
Brain's not working now. It's getting early. What is that? That's sick.
From starting the business to when you first became
2.5 years ago in December 2022, and I probably became
Thought that was an advert then, you know.
7-8 months in.
so 7-8.
In this video, I'm going to be going with
What's up, you guys? It is Brad here, and welcome to another
people who
Sorry, I'm just like AFK. AFK live building. Show you the fix quickly.
Turn a good date into the best date ever. Deliveroo, now it's got even better.
really well in 2026. Best chance at blowing up your channel, not just blowing your channel, but your channel the best chance at blowing up, exploding, taking off. Then you should consider your personal brand. That's the number one thing that can help grow now, especially with the onset of new AI. If you want to compete,
Is that what it is? You just stick on it.
is put yourself in your own videos. You need to make yourself
Or is it?
the center of attention. Put
That's the
yourself
right piece, but
your channel
it's got a stick on it.
avatar, your channel banner. Put yourself everywhere. And I don't mean take one photo and kind of copy and paste it everywhere. Just take a screenshot from your videos that you're in and use that to create your thumbnail. That's the
Well,
main
that's
thing you
definitely
can
not
do.
right.
Start, the more videos you get of yourself in your thumbnails, then the more opportunity there is for other people to see your stuff. Another thing you can do is turn your long form content into short clips. With Nexus clips. Most creators only make their videos in one format, a long form video. And if you've only got time to make one video a week, then you don't have any extra time to be creating a whole bunch of shorts so that you can also show up in people's shorts or TikToks. And if you're not doing that,
Oh, where's my piece?
build successful
There it is. Thank you. I thought I was missing a piece or something there. I'd have been worrying. Right, first printed piece. I bet this piece is worth a fortune as well.
uploading these clips to all these other platforms, significantly increasing
Awesome.
these talks about repurposing your content, making a lot of clips, getting yourself out there in front of more eyeballs. But the biggest problem is most of us don't have the time to go through our long videos again, manually, identify what makes a good clip them out, and edit new short form vertical content. It's very time consuming, hours you'd spend. So, and
What cool little mystery machine build.
your time, making 1 or 2 long form videos a week, where are you going to find the time? That's why I recommend Nexus Clips. I've been using it a lot lately, and it's awesome. You upload your long form video, and after a couple of clicks, it will use AI and automatically scan your video and pick out the best clips and give them each a virality score as well. They'll tell you which ones it thinks are going to go viral. Once it finds these clips, it creates them automatically. It adds the captions, it formats the framing. Everything is done for you, but you can also go in and use the built-in editor and edit things further yourself. You can change, you can edit the captions, you can cut out other portions of the clip. All kinds of different things you can do to make them your own. And when you're done, you can download them, and then you can upload them to all the different platforms. Instagram, TikTok, Shorts, right? So you can create automatically 5 to 10 or more, depending on how long your long form video is, say 10 shorts from one long form video, and then if that, you put that on 3 different platforms, that's 30 extra pieces of content from your one long form video. I'm loving this, and it's gonna allow me to create a whole bunch of shorts really quickly. Again, I say shorts, but I mean shorts, TikTok, and Reels. I will upload them to all 3 platforms, and it's just going to increase my discoverability. So that's what I'm doing, and if you want to give it a shot, I've actually got a link down below that'll give you a discount if you want to try out Nexus Clips for yourself, and you'll get 10% off. Use my code, though, ROB, R-O-B, and that'll get you your discount. The next step in developing a personal brand is to develop a personal style. So that could be anything from the style of videos that you make. So whether outside, like I do on the trail, or here on the side of a hill, or it could be the clothing.
Stickers are done really well.
Blue hat. So that's
I didn't even do them right, but someone's done them really well.
I'm developing my personal brand. It's also in whatever makes you you. Okay. Just be personable in your videos and be normally dressed. Like, don't go out of your way to try to be different. Okay, and I don't mean, wear the same hat every time or the same sweater. Videos are kind of the same way, have the same look.
And there's that.
That'll help create your personal brand, and people will get used to that. And that's what you want. Say things that people will remember. That anything from catchphrases to some examples for me might be, if you're over 40, I think you should start a YouTube channel, right? I say that a lot. Or don't tell your friends and family about your YouTube channel. Over and over again. Not because I don't think you've heard it before. Some of you may not have heard it before. If you're new here, you probably haven't heard it before. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Rob. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, then welcome back. You probably have heard that before. So, yeah, so certain sayings, if you say them over and over again, maybe not in every video, people don't mind that. And people associate you with something. You want to develop a personal connection. If you can develop a connection with your audience, with your viewers, I like to think of it as like just being yourself. If you when I say relatable, it's not something you have to go out of your way to do. Being relatable just means, like, the way I look at it is, if you tell stories, telling stories is great. I don't do it enough. I should do that more. But if you tell a story,
Hey, buddy. Race to the cup. I'm ready. Come on, yes. Almost there.
Nintendo Switch 2. While stocks last, get a Nintendo Switch 2 console with a download code for the brand new Mario Kart World in this bundle, saving £32.
See this, I don't need the instructions. Who needs instructions, eh?
Fashion Week.
There was a ring named the Ring. How simple to know that she didn't have her bodyguard with her.
I wish I could tell you where the ring was.
Watch your videos and you start getting the more you will grow and the more your audience will
Loving it at the minute, it's an awesome build.
and the more they'll feel a connection to you.
I don't know that, I don't know.
It's huge. It's better later on, like as your channel grows and people already get to know you, if you then start telling a story,
How's that bag one done?
personal or not, whatever, personal's probably better, then, you know, your fans will
It's the
be
easiest bag one ever.
They'll feel that connection, and that's what you want. If you can develop an emotional connection like that with your audience, that'll only help. Start getting yourself
Right, the next minifigure we've got is Fred.
involved in all your thumbnails.
Awesome figure.
Channel banner, your avatar, right? Your picture profile in YouTube. Not everybody loves to do that. Other, you know, some people want to use a logo or something like that, and I guess that's okay. It's kind of a personal preference. I believe putting yourself there is a good idea for building, just put yourself out there more. Do that. Nexus, take a look at that, and
There it is, I was looking for that.
short form content, right? And you don't have to go with everything it suggests.
He's looking for a clue.
Give you 15 suggestions. You may want to pick 5. If you can put one of those up every day, right? And you know all the platforms every day. That's huge.
Yeah, we just started bag 2.
And any one of those could go viral. You just never know. Develop your own style. Say something.
I want to find that newspaper piece, is that it?
You do all that.
It is. Daily Babbler. Tree comes to life. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
People looking for shortcuts to try to game the YouTube system.
Can't get it in. On, sorry. There we go. Wait. Big Fred.
So if they're all going that way, let's us go this other way.
Love that.
With us in that, right?
Put him next to Gang.
My name is Rob again, and developing a personal brand is probably the best way to position yourself and your channel.
One and see what these guys hold.
And if you want to build, if you want to,
Okay, apparently he doesn't really hold anything yet. Sweet.
these are the types of videos I think you should make. Not videos, but channels.
See the gem though. 2 of them. Let's do it. How long does it took me to do bag 1? 45 minutes. I'm slow on it with these. Jesus. Need to speed up. Yeah, we've also got the zombie minifigure in the mask. Pretty cool fig. Buttons on the back of the head.
Protection on and off the pitch. about new YouTube. And maybe because they lack confidence, they're unsure what they're doing. There's a lot to learn in starting a YouTube channel. Getting a negative comment or a negative comment or just a comment you don't know how to do can be anxiety inducing as well. It can be a problem for a lot of people. So I want to let you know what your options are when you do get these types of comments before I actually address a specific comment that I got. So your options are, you can turn off comments. I don't recommend you do that, but it is a viable option. You can elect to not have comments on any one of your videos or all of your videos. It'll make it a little bit harder to grow your channel because YouTube really values engagement. YouTube, you go that way. You can add block words. Okay? You can block certain words from showing up in your comment. So if certain words show up, the entire comment won't get registered in your. But you know, it's an option. If I ever deem it necessary to do so, I can do that. You can delete comments. This I do daily. Times a day I delete comments, and I'm going to get into the reasons why. But that's the most often used tool I use is just to delete comments. You can also hide users. Okay, if you get comments from users who you don't want to hear from ever again, you can hide them from your channel. Again, I used to do that, but I don't.
Presuming this is the stove.
Just on the off chance that perhaps a commenter has had a bad day, I'll just if I hide a user or you hide users, you will know what's going on. Now, they think they're still posting, but they're hidden. They think their comment is still there. It looks like it's there to them, but you won't ever see it, and nobody else will ever see it either. So it's kind of a clever way to hide people, and since they don't know it, perhaps they won't fight back. So you know that is something you can do, but I don't do that much anymore. Actually, I don't remember the last time I did it. You know, just because it would be such a pain to unhide somebody if I ever did that by mistake. And lastly, you can report people. Okay, so if something is egregious, if you know, you're trying to promote scams, you can report them to YouTube, and YouTube will deal with it.
Oh, we got some sort of CD at the back.
Show any comments on your video. You can delete everything if you want.
Stereotype
Now I
thing.
want to talk to commenters. Maybe you might be an aspiring YouTuber, or maybe you just comment. Either way is fine. But let me just say that I'm talking to negative commenters or commenters who are
Come on, where's this piece at?
let me just what you do does bother some people, and that's kind of why I'm making this there's a lot of people out there, maybe not most, maybe it is most, I don't know, but where wanting to do is really high up on their list of things that you can do with starting a YouTube channel, right? Some people it's, you know, oh, I don't know, or I keep the camera, I get flustered, maybe I don't like To the people leaving hurtful and unhelpful, perhaps harmful comments, your comments can be dealt with, right? I delete them. Other people may choose to hide you. Other people may choose to report me to make this video. Well thought out comment. Actually, it was, he had me going through. And I apologize, I can't post it here because I can't find it. I may have deleted it. I probably deleted it. I know I deleted it, but usually I take a screenshot first. I forgot to in this case. Well thought out, long comment. He put some time and effort into it. But in the end, I kind of wrapped up by saying there were several things. Actually, I don't remember specifically what it was. It had to do with something and it might have been for one side or the other, that doesn't matter. Or something along the lines of my comments get shadow banned or my comments mysteriously get deleted. Or Google is protecting their business by deleting my comments. So, or deleting his comments. So I don't know what his comments are that he was going on about towards the end of that comment on my channel. That doesn't even really matter. I deleted the comment. It doesn't matter to me what conspiracy theories. I just don't want that kind of talk to exist on my channel. So I delete it. I'm going to delete comments like that because my primary concern in the comment section of my videos is put off by, or might cause you to not start your own YouTube channel, or might cause you to second guess. Delete that comment. I just want to safe space for you to comment and comments and encouragement to do your own YouTube thing. Okay, I want this to be a safe. The comment that I'm talking about, most likely it got deleted. In fact, I'd be willing to say that anybody who anything like that, anything suggesting that there could be a delete your comment. A complete list of all the reasons I delete comments, and I've written them down here on my iPad, so I don't miss it. Okay, so first and foremost, as I mentioned, is to protect my community. Okay, that's you. Toxic or so specific. Mean-spirited or disrespectful language. Okay, I mean, that's not against YouTube rules, right? As powerful as you want. That's not against the rules. I just don't want to run my channel. So I'll delete comments like that. Negative or dismissive comments, talk about that. Arguing praise. So if people are just arguing for the sake of arguing, in my that's a personal choice. As all of these things are my personal choice. You may allow, comments like that, and there may be nothing wrong with comments like that. But by my nature, I'm just not an argumentative person. I don't like to argue. If somebody wants to argue with me, I usually just say, okay, and that's it. I don't argue back. So if I I see something like that developing in my comment section, I'll probably delete it. All right, mental health triggers. So I kind of talked about that a little bit. Anything that could
Come on, stop bloody playing that music while I'm doing this.
anything that could discourage someone from struggling with confidence or creativity. So again, I'm trying to help people here on this channel. So if I feel like somebody is going against that, saying, oh, YouTube is impossible to be successful on, so why even bother? Like comments like that, I'm not going to let live on my channel in any of my videos. So, you know, if you wrote a comment like that, that's probably where it went. I like you. Next section is to keep the discussion relevant. So I got a few here. Off-topic rants, kind of talked about that. Political or religious debates. I talked about political.
What's that?
Religious is kind of at the same area. It's something that you have people who have polarizing opinions on religions, right? Religions, all that kind of stuff. I want my comment section, my videos, my channel to be a safe space for everyone, okay? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with what you believe in. I'm not going to share what I believe in because I don't think it's relevant. So I don't think it's relevant for you to share what you believe. The problem is that some other people who are on my channel, so all of that. Spam and self-promotion. Yeah, I don't, my comment section is not a place to promote your own.
Got a little radar in the back of the truck.
It's not where, you know, we should be debating things. If I think things are going down that road, misinformation I'm talking about. What I write down is, before you ask how I classify something as misinformation, I don't have to explain it to you. This is my community, it's not a public domain. So that's kind of an obvious one. Scams or impersonators, right? A couple weeks ago, somebody impersonated me. They created a channel and started commenting people in my comment section and trying to get them to via WhatsApp or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, something like that. Anyways, I won't stand for that. That'll get deleted right away. In fact, that'll get reported as well. And again, it's up to me whether I report the comment or not to YouTube. They've got rules, and if I think somebody's breaking the rules, I will report them. And that is obviously breaking the rules. So scams or impersonators. So a scam was likely attached to that. So I'll delete those. Copyright or illegal links, right? Obviously, I want to keep my safe for everybody. And lastly, towards brands. So if I have some brands that I work with, if somebody's going to say something negative towards those brands, I'm going to delete those comments as well. Another one I want to mention is misunderstood sarcasm or humor.
What do they call these now?
Because
I don't know what they call the burgers in the Scooby-Doo thing. Scooby snack, that's it, isn't it?
I probably misinterpreted.
Got a little Scooby snack there.
And this is something you're going to run into if you have.
It's on top of the sink.
It's different from area to area around the world. So you may say something, you may be Canadian, like I am, and you may say something that I would interpret as a joke, but somebody else in another part of the world might take you seriously. Okay? So somebody in another part of the world is what I'm thinking of. I think said something meaning for it to be and for all I knew it could have been, you know, right? Like I just didn't know. It probably could be something like that. Okay? And again, not your fault, not my fault. It's just something, things that could be misunderstood or misinterpreted by me or anybody else, well, probably me. So the bottom line is, I want to lead by example. I want this to be a safe space for you to be able to respond to other comments. I will respond as much as I possibly can. But now talking more to the people who want to start their own YouTube channels, then just know that you are in full control over your comment section. Turn them off if you want to, or maybe start off by having them off until you feel more comfortable and confident in your ability. Right into total control. You can deal. Onto yours. A common difference in the way I treat comments versus the way some other creators I know treat comments is with the hide function. I don't use it.
You get this set finished now, it's been ages.
But you may want to quite a lot. It's just my personal preference. So come up with your own rules. How you want to deal with things like that. And you know, there's no wrong answers here. Only what makes you feel good. Okay? So I think that's all I've got to say. I'm gonna try to post this video today before I go out tonight. And anyways, I'll see you in another video. Bye guys. Bye.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It was a nice little set.
Growing a YouTube channel is much harder, and we're all looking for the best way to do that. And one of the things that's come up, or that has changed on YouTube over the last 2 years, is the they're out there and how fast those channels are growing. People who are being authentic in their videos are much easier to watch. They're not salesy. They are just being themselves. I want to go through a few tips to help you be able to be as authentic as you can. It sounds kind of counterintuitive. Like, why do I need tips to be authentic? I mean, being authentic just means being myself. And that's correct. That is correct. But it's funny how many times people who are trying to get started in video and YouTube, who sit down and make their videos, and they have such a hard time being themselves. Right? You probably watch all kinds of videos that give you to see how they're made, right? And then you sit down and try
That
to
proper gives it the mystery machine look, that big window piece.
that's kind of where the problem lies. So the number one tip that I have actually is to try not to emulate others. There was somebody that I highly respected.
Who would it be?
All of his videos.
I'd do it with Block Party, because if I was doing a live stream, it'd be a Lego live stream, so it'd have to be a Lego content creator. Big Kev. Me and Kev doing a live stream. That would be something.
Like, that doesn't work. Like, that is not me. It is him, right? And
Yeah, it's probably one of my favourite Lego channels. Inspired me to create this one as well. Not gonna lie.
and all you gotta do is go back to my first video to see what I'm talking about.
I'm a Lego investor as well. I sell Lego,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I don't
So
know what happens, but what comes over us when we sit down and actually try to
I've run a little Lego store,
I think we just dial up
Greater Manchester area.
what we think people who talk on video should sound like. And that was super hard to do. And I can tell you, those first videos that I made,
Okay.
like that, took me forever to film them and to edit them. Okay, so because I was trying to be what I thought I had to be. Okay, so don't try to do that. Don't just try to be yourself. So another tip that I got in, like, how do you do that? Like, how do you just be yourself? Once the camera is turned on and you're staring at it, it's not natural to look at a camera lens and talk the way you normally talk. Okay, so another tip that I have is when you're looking at a camera, try to pretend like you're looking at a friend. Or put another way, whatever it is you're talking about in your video, okay, whatever tip you're going to give or advice you're going to give in your video,
Oh,
pretend like you're giving that to a friend. Pretend like your friend just asked you a question, and now answer that question by talking to the camera. It's not going to be easy the first time you do it. It wasn't easy for me. It took me several times. And it's one of the reasons why it takes me a long time to get going with my videos. I usually go through many small sessions before settling talking and but I always get to a place where I feel like I'm talking to a friend. So I don't think of a specific friend anymore. I used to when I started, so maybe that's something you might want to try. Now I'm quite honestly speaking to you. Okay, so you, my viewer, who
if they brought a new Marvel game out or something, yeah, for sure, definitely I would. I'd definitely sit there playing it and live stream it on the channel. Why not? I played all the Lego games,
so I am thinking of you.
and if I hadn't, I'd probably live stream them. But I've already played them, so everyone's already like played them really, haven't they?
When you look at your camera, try not to think
Some good ones though.
how many heads. Even if it's
Like even as a kid, I completed them all.
people can be very daunting.
I've still got them on my console now. Like
Fine line, right?
I do play them with my son every now and then. That new Star Wars one they've done. That's really advanced.
I have a problem with that. That's not something
It's come a long way since I played them.
But, you know, if I'm just looking at a camera, then I'm thinking of one specific person. I'm thinking about you. And in the, so another tip that I have that helps me do that is I don't write a script. Okay? I know how tempting it is to write a script, and I spent 3.5 years writing scripts. Using a teleprompter to read them or memorizing them line by line and delivering them line by line. Oftentimes, each line I deliver 2 or 3 times until I like the way I said it. And then can you imagine how much editing I have to do afterwards to piece all that together? Took forever. And not only that, but it resulted in a video that did not sound effective. It was not me. It was a whole bunch of mini statements curated by me. Basically, I picked the best one, put them all together, so it was almost like the perfect version of me, and it was just robotic, right? And people sense that. Okay, so ditch the teleprompter, ditch the scripts, and just have some thoughts ready to talk about. And maybe you need some bullet points to keep you on track. You know, I can refer to these if I need to, and that should be all you need. Just kind of jog your memory. So the next one I have is just 2 words: share stories. So I just looked at that, saw that bullet point, and I'm going to talk about it. Share stories when they are applicable. So as I'm talking here, I'm sharing my own story, and that's usually the easiest story to share, right? Experiences you've gone through when they relate to what you're talking about in your video. Okay, so my first video and how I felt and how I did it and what the result was. Okay, I'm sharing a story.
Yeah, I love this. This is awesome.
Make a point.
Proper nostalgic.
And it is the way I talk. So that's something else to keep in mind. No matter what tips I give you or anybody else gives you, don't take them word for word. Even the tips I'm sharing with you right here, right? Like, you have to meld these into your own style. Okay, the way you want to.
You're joking. The wheels are like that.
Glancing at bullet points.
That's so weird.
Well, for you as it does for me. I think if you're struggling to find a way to reach your inner authentic self, maybe give that a try, because I tried it and it worked for me. But maybe something else might work for you. Maybe you just kind of briefly look at some bullet points and then you walk into another room, never to look at them again, and film yourself talking for 10 minutes. I find that hard to do, but I have done it to varying degrees of success. But you know, try that maybe. So you have to figure out what works well for you. So try new things. Even the talking to your camera as a friend idea that I do, maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe what
Cool little wheel piece.
is, you know, paste a photo of somebody you know on the back of your camera, not over the lens, obviously, but right, just so that you can see it. Like if I'm looking at the other side of my phone, I'm looking over here. So I've got glasses on, so you can't really tell where I was looking, but you know what I mean? It's not a big deal just to glance a little bit to the side, to the bottom, to look at somebody, to remind yourself who you're talking to. And that might help you be more of it. I also want to say that you should not over polish everything. Okay, I kind of hinted on that a little bit in terms of like when I used to piece my scripts together line by line, recording them and then editing with mistakes. That's a lot of editing. So when I say don't over polish everything, I'm mainly talking about the editing, right? But I'm also talking about, you know, making mistakes. If you make a mistake when you're talking, don't feel the need to delete that out. You don't necessarily have to. People don't mind seeing mistakes because it's relatable. Because they then see themselves in you, right? I can't make videos because, you know, I make too many mistakes. I trip over my words. I slur my words. I mispronounce things. I don't have a large enough vocabulary. Whatever it is doesn't matter because all of those things add up to equal who you are. Okay, so
Bad boy. Love it. butts? That's a bit of a personal question, mate. I just like Lego, that's why. Right, apparently Scooby's going in the mystery machine.
Talking to a friend. Picture yourself sitting down outside. There's a friend beside you, and you're just, you were chatting back and forth. Right? Do you say and ah? If you do,
Right, he definitely doesn't click in.
sure, there's going to be some people who don't
No.
like that, and they may even let you know in the comments. But don't listen to them, right? The more you are authentically you, the more you just talk the way you normally talk, and don't edit.
Oh, he does click in.
The easier it will be for you to get your points across, because you'll be more comfortable. It's just the way you talk, and you'll be more comfortable doing it that way. The more you edit things out, then you're not sounding the way you normally sound, and you're not come across as authentic. Being authentic doesn't have to be difficult. It shouldn't be difficult. Trying to be authentic is almost a oxymoron. Is that the right word? Like, if trying to be authentic is like trying, like you shouldn't have to try. Being authentic is just being who you are. I'm being myself right now. I'm stumbling over what I want to say, but I'm saying it anyways, and the camera's rolling. Okay. I'm trying to say what I want to say, and if I can't find the word, I don't find the word, and you'll see my wheels turning. Right? That's just the way I am. That's the way I talk. And you either like me or you don't. And that's another good point right there. You don't have to be liked by everybody when you're making a video. Be as normal as you are. Not everybody likes everybody. Right? If half the people who watch my video like me, that's probably that's awesome. I was gonna say that's probably average, but I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe 90% of the people out there don't like me, and 10% do. There's probably a significant population out there who don't like to see mistakes left in videos. People aren't my target audience, obviously. Like, I'm not deciding for them. They are making that decision. I'm just being who I am, and that's all I can do. And that's
Oh, we got Fred in, and he's still got hold of everything, so it's
trying to
W.
be like somebody else is hard, unless you're an actor. But even then, it's work, right? Trying to be yourself, there is no try, just do. Just be yourself, record it, and you probably won't like it, but that's okay. You're not trying to satisfy yourself. Like, when you make a video, you're not necessarily making it for yourself. If you want to grow the channel, okay, I should preface this. If you satisfied with your video, it's the people who watch your video. And as long as you're being yourself, you will naturally find with YouTube's help who you are and exactly how you make a video. That means, I know it's a buzzword, I know it's overused, but what else can we call it? Being yourself, being authentic, being genuine, sticking to, being honest, having integrity. All of that means being authentic, but you have to decide what that means for you. What is your authentic self? And show up as that person when you're doing a video. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. Just give you a little peek of what I was looking at. So that is the sunrise. It's 9:15 in the morning on Wednesday, and I'm going to have this video up hopefully within the hour. So I hope you enjoy it. Have a good use share with creators out there. It all means the same thing. But I want to share some tips this morning around being authentic or authenticity. It's a buzzword, I know. It's way overused. I actually don't even like saying it anymore. But
Here's your opportunity to make a difference in workplace health and safety. Working running safely, impact thousands of colleagues, and be part of the safety team.
Invictus. On YouTube today. I'm having a huge problem getting this video started. Contradicting myself. I want to make this video to try to help you understand what works today versus maybe what worked yesterday, but some people are still making videos on the things that used to work but no longer work.
There it
So
is,
I
really,
want
isn't
a
it?
video to try to clear that up, but in the same breath, I'm saying that it's creators like me who are making these videos. See my conundrum. I'm trying to tell you what works on YouTube. At the same time, I'm trying to tell you not to listen to people who tell you what works on YouTube. So I'm walking a thin line here, and I just wanted to be completely upfront about that. What I'm about to tell you is what has worked for me. Channel in basically a year. This growth happened years ago about these changes, and they know that what used to work no longer works. And you know, I respect that. But I think there's a lot of creators out there who are relatively new.
Stand up in there.
It's required, and they're finding videos that maybe worked a few years ago, and they're finding ideas.
I hope you can stand up, 'cause it's really good if you can.
And they're finding, you know, some tips, and they're making videos.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a bad strategy.
Got 'em
if you're
all
trying
in.
to grow a YouTube channel to,
You're working on a massive mock. Well done, mate. Nice one.
things together and create a thoughtful video.
I'm a bit busy building my set for that, but see all your messages.
You have to. So, see, I've just broken the number one rule that I usually say, and that is don't have such a long intro because you got to get right into the video. Clickbait to work. You know, a clickbaity thumbnail, something that generates massive interest. You know, people would create thumbnails like that, and it would generate clicks, and that would be a good thing. Okay. Create a click. Don't have the video to back it up. That's horrible. Sure, you might get the click, but honestly, if they watch less than 30 seconds of your video, that click doesn't count anyways. Okay, so and that's what happens. People will get in. People know what clickbait is now, right? It's the creator trying to trick somebody to click something to get the clicks and to grow their channel. But that is not going to work. If people are not watching your video, YouTube's not going to push your video out. So doesn't work anymore either. It used to. Keywords used to be hugely important, right? You have to get the keywords right. What are you talking about in your video? Identify keywords and put them in your title. Put them in your description. It's not a bad practice to do, but that's not what's going to make or break your video. By search anymore, they're found by browse and suggested. So don't spend your time, don't spend too much time on that. Never a bad idea to include some keywords, but honestly, YouTube knows. In your video, those are basically your keywords. Then clicking on it anyways. What also used to work is daily, low effort videos. Just pushing out a video every day. You gotta, like these 100-day challenges or 30-day challenges where you make a video every single day. If anything, it might result in viewer fatigue. If you do have subscribers from you every day. Cases, no. That's just wait until you have something valuable to say and say. Good idea, right? Subscribe your video. Have a nice intro with, maybe a logo, some music, stuff. Describing what it is your video is going to be about in an intro used to be hugely important. Not so much anymore. In fact, I don't even like intros.
And we want to see
which went on a little bit too long probably. But today, you just need to get right to the point. That's how you keep people watching your videos. Get right to the point. Do it later, right? You don't have to. Those are practices that were done in the past, and I don't think anybody's suggesting you should do them anymore. I haven't seen a video on that. I just wanted to remind you that that does not work, right? Subscribing to somebody and having them subscribe back to you, or comment on somebody's video so that they comment back on yours, right? Comment swapping. That stuff does not work. YouTube is pretty wise to that. So don't do that. That's empty engagement and it doesn't work. Search traffic. So this is something that it does still apply today, but it's not nearly as important as it used to be. In the old days, you would get
Very cute little arms on the tree.
stuff like that, and in the hopes that people would search for these terms and your video would show up. I mean, to a point. The thing is, from browse and suggested than I do from search. It's not a bad thing to do some search, but I'm going to say maybe 5% of my videos do I even really consider the search. My videos are found in search. My videos are found in browse and suggested. That means that either on their homepage, right? If YouTube takes the they'll put me on their homepage. And then the other way is recommend or suggested or recommended. So if mine might be suggested, and then they'll click and watch. So that's how I get the vast majority of my clicks, my views.
I've not used that build technique before.
Videos every once in a while, and with those, I do target keywords because it is not bad to have a percentage of your traffic coming from search. The types of videos that could turn into something that could bring in a lot of views into the future, right? Then the views will die off, okay? It'll flatline, basically. Not completely, right? If you have a healthy channel and you keep publishing to it, you'll keep getting views. Whereas an evergreen video...
No way does he just stand on the back of it though.
Horribly. Like mine that turn into evergreen typically don't do well out of the gate. They will start doing well sometime later in the future.
Right, that is a set complete. How long has it took us? 91 minutes.
If they understand that it is a good
We've got this and this.
and then more and more it will start showing up when people are searching for those things. Okay, so how-to videos are good to do in search, but it's not what I focus on. It's every once in a while I'll do a video like that. show up in browse successful. Do that if you just watch. If people watch the video,
Thanks for popping in, everybody that did, and we're going to end the live stream now.
watch